Ever scrolled endlessly in Excel, trying to find the largest sale or filter just the customers from Accra? Sorting and filtering solve that problem in seconds. I'll show you how to quickly organize your data so you spend less time searching, more, and then using most of the time analyzing the data. Hello, I'm Aaron. Welcome to the episode 5 of Data Analysis with Excel. Today we are going to talk about sorting and filtering. Let's get right into it. We have a data here looking like our previous tutorials with a comma separated. So as we did, we can take it back to the tabular form and then we can take it from there. I'm assuming we've already talked about this, so there's no need to go back on it again. I'll quickly do that. Then we start with today's business. So we now have our data neatly arranged. We have order ID, customer name, product, quantity, price, city, and the order date. So this data is unsorted. In this tutorial, we are going to sort numbers, sort text, and date in this particular sheet. We're going to apply single level and multi-level sorting, use AutoFilter to focus on just what you need, and apply advanced filtering options for cleaner analysis. Okay, so this data is a sample data set on monthly shop sales with 20 rows. Yeah, so we start from 2 and ends on 21, so 20 rows. We have order ID, customer name, product, quantity, price, city, and order date over here. Let's begin with sorting. Sorting means arranging your data in order alphabetically, numerically, or by date. So either you arrange your data alphabetically, numerically, or by date. Filtering means hiding everything except what you need. So there's a clear difference between sorting and then filtering. So we have, when we look at our order date, we have 1st February 2025, 1st May 2025, 1st August. Wait, let's see how our data is formatted here in the column. So let's go to this is a short date. So looking at how our data is, it is month, day, and year. I guess so, because we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and we have 2 up to 25. So this is the month, the day, and then the year. So 2nd January 2025, 5th January 2025, 8th January 2025, and we also have 3rd January. So you can see that our order date isn't sorted because we are not seeing any kind of order in there. They are mixed up. Okay, so we will need to sort out our data and then when we need to focus on some items, we filter them out. So looking at this, it's supposed to be at where 5th January is, but it's at after 8th January. Okay, so not seeing anything at all, you can see that column order date isn't sorted. So when it happens this way, it means that it's going to be very difficult for us to get a trend, okay, in our sales data. So our order dates should follow sequentially for us to be able to plot good graphs or good line graphs to represent our data when we get to graphs, charts, and lines. Okay, before we can begin with sorting, we have to get this in our heads. When we select only one column and we apply the sorting, this is going to cause some misarrangement. Okay, you don't need to select one column and apply sorting to it. The moment you click on order date and you sort it out, yes, you're going to get 2nd January 2025, then 3rd will come and serve in place of 5th, and then we get the order. But the fact that we selected only column G, order date, 3rd January won't come along with its component, its F, E, D, C, B, and A component. It will just switch position with 5th January and then now go with Kujo Asari, but this is not the correct date. On 3rd January, the order was from Takrade. We had price 3, quantity 7, oranges. Okay, but on 5th January, we had banana, Kofi Asari 1.8, and 5th. So you need to select the entire data for you to sort them out, and now you won't have problems with misarrangement. So let's highlight the full data. We can start from here and then highlight our full data, or you click anywhere in it, you press Ctrl plus A, and voila, you are done. Let's go ahead and sort our data. So you go to data and we have sort. So let's click on it and see what happens. We have A to Z and then Z to A. So we sort by what? We have all this indicating the column you want to sort by. So we can sort by the date because we want to have a data in a chronological order where 2nd January will be followed by 3rd January, then 4th January, 5th January, or if there is 1st January, that begins the whole thing, 1st January, 2nd January, 3rd January, up to the last date. So you can make it oldest to newest or newest to oldest. So normally, as we are working on your data where you have timestamp, if you take data and the date is 1st of August, we are going to have the next day 2nd of August up to the last day of August. Okay, so if you say oldest to newest, that will be the best. So sort on the values. So let's press OK and see what happens. So now we have 2nd January, 3rd January, 4th January, 5th January, 6th January. Okay, so let's undo and see. So when we undo, let's see if it comes with every component alongside. So we saw here that Ifwa, Sewa, Banana 9, 1.8, and Kumasi okay, is the fourth one. Also, the third date, we are supposed to see Takrade 37 oranges and Yawaji. Let's see if it comes with it. So sort by order date, values, then oldest newest. So when we do, we see that order dates still moved along with its partners. So we've been able to sort our data by the order date. Okay, so we now have all the orders in chronological order from the very first day of the month to the last day of the month. You can also choose from Z to A to have the last day of the month to the very first day at the bottom. Let's see. So when we do that, we have we have 3rd of January, 14th of January, 7th of January. Let's go here and do that. So Z to A, customer name. Let's sort it by order date. Okay, because I didn't see the chronological in the values. Let's press OK. So now we have 25th of January, 23rd of January, descending up to 2nd of January. Depending on what you want, you can tweak it any way and then you get that. So you click on sort. This is the open window. Said always make sure you check this side. My data has headers. Yes, we have headers for our data. Otherwise, when you don't, your next output will miss out the headers. So always check if it's unchecked. And then you select either from newest or oldest. So we have some kind of custom where you can do that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the weekly order and so on. So we've been able to sort our data. We tried from Z to A and A to Z. Okay, let's see. So we have a shortcut for getting the sort window. So you click anywhere in the box, you select your entire data, you press Alt plus E plus SA. So then when you press SA, you have this. So initially we have sort by this, then by that. So that one also will give you a further sorting. Okay, we also talk about that later on. So the multi-level sorting, we have selected our data, we go to sort. So you have multi-level, so you add level to it, like what I used in the shortcut. So you have sort by this, then by that. So you have two types of sorting embedded in one command. Okay, so you can sort by city, then by quantity. So sort by what? City. Okay, so the city, we have various cities in various cities in Ghana: Accra, Takoradi, Kumasi. Yes, these are the 3 cities I'm seeing here. And then we say we should sort from A to Z. Let's make it that way. Then by quantity, from the smallest to the largest, or from the largest to the smallest. Let's do that and see. When we press OK, so now we have been able to sort our data by cities, then by quantity. And the quantity, we said the greatest to the smallest, if you remember. So now sorting by city, we see Accra. Since we did it from A to Z, so alphabetical order, we're going to have Accra coming before Kumasi, and then after Kumasi we have Takoradi, alphabetical order. And in Accra only, we are also sorting by quantity, where we say we should sort from the greatest to the smallest. So you can see that in Accra, if Boating bought apples and the quantity was 20, it's reduced to the smallest among all of them. When it comes to Kumasi, like that, you get Takwadi too, like that. So when we talk about the multi-level, okay, sorting, you can add more levels to your work, and then you sort them accordingly. Let's begin with the filtering approach. Okay, so we also select our entire data, Control A, and now we can come to the data and then click on filter. Correctly, we see a drop down near our respective column heads. Let me undo. So we do not see any drop down, but the moment I do it, I have the drop downs over here. Those on a Mark II, it is Command plus Shift plus L. You are going to see your drop down. So let's demonstrate our work and then try to filter out only banana. So to be able to filter out only banana, we head straight to the product column, because that's where we have the various products. You cannot come to the names and filter banana out. So when you come here, we have sort A to Z. So this is about sorting. Right now we are on filtering. So your main focus will be at this side where you have select all, apples, banana, mango, and oranges. So every item in the column will be shown here. So these are the items in column product. So because we want to filter out only banana, we will uncheck the select all and select only banana and press OK. So now we are able to figure out the banana sales in our data. Very, very simple. You can do same and now show other. So if you want to get rid of banana, then show other products. You can clearly see here clear filter from products. So when you clear that, you are back to your original data set. Click on check select all, you choose the product you want to do, and it comes very quickly. So you are expecting only banana, only oranges, only apples. Okay, you don't have to see other things in there. So filters always help us to look at what we are interested in by ignoring or by hiding the other members. It doesn't delete it, it just hides it from vision and then keeps it in memory. The moment you go back, it reloads our data for us beautifully. So basically, you can practice by filtering some dates, sorting it anyhow you want, and now get abreast with how to filter and also sort your data. Once again, sorting organizes your data, filtering focuses on what matters. Together, they make big data sets manageable. So regardless of the size of your data, you can just filter out the important ones, look at your values and work with them. When you are done, you sort out in any other form you want, make your analysis, and then you are done. Thank you for your attention. We'll be meeting on episode 6, where we talk about new things to broaden our horizon on Excel for data analysis. We'll be talking about conditional formatting. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.